So you've fallen for the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. It's hard not to, with those big, pleading eyes, the ever-wagging tail, and their reputation for being the perfect little lap dog. But if you think owning one is all cuddles and relaxation, well, there are a few things you really need to know first. So before you bring one home, here are the things that no one tells you about owning a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Number 1. Hunger strikes are a thing with these picky eaters. Owning a Cavalier means learning the fine art of negotiation, except instead of boardroom deals, you're bargaining with a tiny, stubborn aristocrat over a bowl of kibble. These dogs don't just dislike certain foods, they'll flat out refuse to eat if they decide their meal isn't up to their high standards. One day they're happily munching away, the next, they're staging a full-blown hunger strike, staring at you like you've just served them a plate of rocks. Owners have tried everything, switching brands, hand feeding, even elaborate meal prep. But sometimes, nothing short of a gourmet-level bribe will do. And if you ever cave in and give them something tastier, congratulations, you've just been played. In fact, one Cavalier owner admitted, "I let him take a break from kibble when he was teething. Big mistake. I fell for the whimpering, and now he won't eat kibble at all." Yep, once a Cavalier realizes they can manipulate their way into better food, they'll never forget. Stay strong, or get ready to be your dog's personal chef. Number 2. Your Cavalier's love knows no bounds. Literally. If personal space is important to you, well, your Cavalier didn't get that memo. These dogs don't just love their humans, they're obsessed with them. Wherever you go, they go. Bathroom? Already there. Shower? Waiting outside the curtain. Trying to work? Good luck typing with a Cavalier sprawled across your lap like they own the place. One owner admitted, "My Cav is up my butt 24/7. Needy is an understatement. He makes us hold his bones for him while he chews on them, but I couldn't love him more." They're called Velcro dogs for a reason, but even that doesn't fully capture just how attached they really are. Peeling them off of you is nearly impossible. Some owners find this level of devotion heartwarming, while others, well, let's just say it can feel a little like having an overly attached roommate who refuses to pay rent. If you're not used to a dog who wants to be in your business 24/7, it can be overwhelming at first. But let's be real, there's something pretty special about coming home to a dog who acts like you're the best thing to ever happen to them every single day. Number 3. They're classic lap dogs, until they're not. Cavaliers have a reputation for being the ultimate couch potatoes, happily snoozing the day away in your lap. However, some of them missed the memo on the whole lapdog thing. While many will happily snooze after a couple of walks, others seem to have unlimited stamina until they suddenly don't. In fact, one owner shared, "Not all calves are low energy. Mine is basically the Energizer Bunny, and I have to enforce naps for him even at 2 years old. Otherwise, he'd be a busybody all day long." If you end up with one of these high-energy Cavaliers, expect zoomies, endless curiosity, and an uncanny ability to stay active long past the point of exhaustion. Most Cavaliers fall somewhere in the middle, needing 2 or 3 walks a day before they settle in for a well-earned nap. Just don't assume yours will be content with lounging all day, because you could end up with a tiny 4-legged athlete who refuses to slow down, even when they probably should. Number 4. They can be real divas when it comes to potty breaks. House-trained? Sure. Will they actually go outside in bad weather? Well, that's a different story. Cavaliers have a dramatic side when it comes to potty breaks. If the weather isn't to their liking, they'll hold it, fake it, or worse, find a secret spot indoors. One owner vented, "Our Cav is house-trained, but if it's snowing, raining, or cold out, he elects to poop in our house, sometimes minutes after we get in from going outside." And don't expect them to grow out of this habit. Another Cavalier owner noticed a pattern: perfect potty behavior in Florida, but complete stealth mode accidents the second temperatures dropped in Virginia. So if it's below 70 degrees Fahrenheit, don't be surprised if your Cavalier acts like the sidewalk is made of dry ice. Some will dramatically lift their paws, shiver, or flat out refuse to move. Others will pretend to do their business, then rush inside and actually go. So unless you live somewhere warm year-round, just know that potty training isn't always a one-and-done deal with these little divas. Number 5. They can be prone to separation anxiety. Leaving a Cavalier alone for too long isn't just heartbreaking for them. It can lead to full-blown separation anxiety. These dogs thrive on companionship, whether it's from their humans or, even better, another pet, especially another Cavalier. One owner shared, "I'd also like to mention separation anxiety as calves can be prone to it. One of my 2 boys has it. They really do best with human companionship and also with other pets in the home." While early socialization and training can help, some Cavaliers still struggle with being left alone for more than a couple of hours. One owner noted that while their well-trained Cav was fine, their rescue struggled with anxiety and needed extra attention. If you're someone who's out for long stretches every day, be prepared. Your Cavalier might not take it well. And if you must leave, don't be surprised if they act like you've abandoned them for years, even if you've only been gone for 20 minutes. Number 6. They have delicate stomachs and unexpected food sensitivities. Cavaliers may have big appetites, but their stomachs won't always cooperate. Many owners quickly learn that these dogs can be ridiculously sensitive to certain foods, sometimes even ones that other dogs handle perfectly fine. One owner shared, "They really do have sensitive stomachs, and at least to me, seem to have more frequent allergies to random food. Between this and their breed's health issues, I would strongly suggest getting pet insurance right away." It's not just about avoiding table scraps. Some Cavaliers need strict diets to prevent stomach upset, and even a few extra treats can throw things off. It's hard to resist those pleading eyes, but letting them sneak a bite of something new could lead to an upset stomach and a regretful cleanup session. If you're bringing a Cavalier home, be ready to read ingredient lists, monitor their meals, and, just to be safe, keep the pet insurance on standby. Number 7. Cavaliers know exactly how to get their way. There's a reason Cavaliers are so good at making humans do their bidding. While they may be tiny dogs, they're big-time master manipulators. They don't just ask for what they want, they orchestrate the perfect scenario to make sure they get it. A well-timed sigh, a dramatic look away, or a gaze so heartbreakingly sweet that resistance becomes futile. One owner put it perfectly saying, "Ours is also an expert manipulator when he wants food or attention. I was surprised by how smart our guy is. He is so tuned in and can read such subtle physical clues." These dogs aren't just being affectionate with you, they're studying you. They pick up on the slightest shift in body language and use it to their advantage. If they want extra food, they'll act as if they've been starved for days. If they don't feel like getting off the couch, they'll act like they've suddenly fallen into a deep slumber. And before you know it, you're rearranging their entire schedule just to keep your tiny, furry mastermind happy. Number 8. Calves tend to be gentle souls with big feelings. Cavaliers don't just love their humans, they feel everything. These dogs are incredibly in tune with emotions, picking up on the smallest shifts in mood and reacting accordingly. Whether it's excitement, stress, or sadness, they absorb it all like tiny emotional sponges. One owner shared, "Ours has a gentle docile temperament. He's a follower rather than a leader and much prefers humans to other dogs." Cavaliers aren't dominant or headstrong. They thrive in a peaceful environment where kindness comes first. Because of their sensitivity, harsh training methods or extended periods of loneliness can affect them deeply. In addition, socialization from an early age is absolutely key to building their confidence. Without it, there's a good chance they become overly timid or dependent. But with the right balance of love, training, and security, they're truly happy dogs, from the moment they wake up until they curl up beside you at night. Number 9. Health issues are a big concern in the breed. Anyone considering a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel needs to know one thing up front. Health issues are not just a possibility, they're almost a guarantee at some point. Cavaliers are undeniably loving, affectionate, and charming. But behind that sweet face lies a breed plagued with serious genetic conditions. One owner emphasized the importance of preparation. Please do your research and make sure you can afford a quality breeder. If you don't, you'll likely end up with more heartbreak and an even more expensive medical bill. Heart disease, specifically mitral valve disease, is one of the most common issues, often appearing as early as middle age. Another devastating condition? Syringomyelia, which affects a high percentage of Cavaliers and can cause severe pain due to spinal cord malformations. A good breeder, a great vet, and early health monitoring can extend a Cavalier's quality of life. Some live well into their teens with proper care, but even the healthiest ones will likely need expensive medical attention at some point. If you bring a Cavalier into your life, pet insurance isn't just a good idea, it's a necessity. Hey, if you enjoyed this, you'll probably love this video here. And if you hit subscribe, I'll donate a meal to a rescue dog on your behalf.